Hi everyone, Dr. Jennifer Champion here today to talk to you about 4 good elements that make up a health program. The first is diet or nutrition. The second, lifestyle changes and choices such as exercise and stress modulation. The third is laboratory evaluations, because we can't always tell what's going on the outside based on what's going on the inside and vice versa. So we want to take a look at what's going on the inside. And the final one is detoxification. So over the next 4 videos, we're going to be talking about each one individually. So let's get started with diet. Now, when I say the word diet, what comes to your mind? Deprivation, going without, crying, weighing yourself every day, seeing if you can eat. These are all things that I used to do to myself. And so when I learned that diet, the actual definition of diet, was nothing more than how an individual, a culture, a civilization, eats. That's it. How do you eat? Do you have a good diet? One that fuels your body? Do you have a mediocre diet? Well, sometimes you eat really good foods and sometimes not so good foods. Or do you have a poor diet? Is it a drive-through diet? Is it a box diet? Those are the things that we'll be talking about over the course of this video. So let's jump in and talk about what kinds of things make up a good diet. Lots of leafy greens and vegetables. Oh yes, we've heard all that before. There's delicious and nutritious ways of making that happen. But each of those items, a vegetable, a fruit, a protein, a fat, yes, I said fat. All of those things go into making up our cells, our body, and allows us to function. We like to function. We like to have energy. I run into so many clients who between 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they're reaching for a Snickers bar. Why? Because they need that energy. They need that pickup because they're ready to fall asleep at their desk while they're trying to work. That's no fun. Or they want to be able to do the things that their family enjoys doing, their kids, their grandkids, but they can't. Why? They hurt. They hurt so much that even the medications that their doctors have put them on are no longer working. And so they're in too much pain and they have a lot of inflammation. And I look at each of these components and I remove things that are not fueling the body. And I put in things that are going to provide that energy, are going to rebuild the cells, are going to heal the gut and reduce that inflammation. That's what diet is about. That's what it's about. It's about changing the way we eat so we can change the way we live. There's 4 parts to the process. First is an examination. I can't help you if I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you're eating and I need to find out. So we go through an initial session or an exam. And this is all part of my CFI or my Core 4 Integrative program where I'm looking at all of these components. The second is my initial recommendations. Hey, let's remove artificial sweeteners. Or, hey, you seem to get a lot of headaches after you drink coffee. Let's try reducing and then weaning off of it. And don't worry, I don't take everybody off coffee, so before you freak out on me, that's not what I'm after. I'm just looking for what might be causing underlying symptoms, and I want to help you get rid of them. And then you come back and we touch base again. And I say, how's that working for you? Is it working great? No? Well, let's try something else. Because a diet is designed for you. Not for me, but for you. Every person that walks through my door walks out with something completely separate and different. And it's based on the person that's with me. See, a lot of nutritionists will go into, there's one way and we need to all eat vegan, vegetarian, paleo, keto, the Cabbage Diet. You've heard them all. There is no right one way for anybody. And that's where the other components of the CFI come in. So if you'll allow me to sit down with you, I'd love this opportunity to be able to work with you and figure out what we need to do for you. Where do you want to be? If you want to be somewhere different than where you are right now, click the link that's in the bottom in the comment section and let's get started. Thank you so much for taking some time to talk with me today. Have a wonderful day.